So welcome to the business next door, and get ready for your mouth to be watering today because we are at Tacoma and Pierce County's chocolate factory, Almond Roca, and it's so exciting to be here. You're going to learn a lot, and it's a fabulous place. So today we have with us Pierce and Claire, and your position here?
I'm the CEO and Vice Chairman of the board.
You've been with the company though since what year did you come?
I've been here 20 years. You know, I think of the history, we're sitting in what was originally J.C. Haley's first office with the company. And this was a place of great honor. This was a genius. This is a man who ultimately allowed the words Tacoma, Washington to go more places around the world than anyone else is saying Tacoma, Washington. We're taking Tacoma, Washington, the words, and not just the words, but the extraordinary products to 65 countries around the world.
65?
65.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and show you how Almond Roca is made.
Great,
okay?
Sounds good. So now we've got this ribbon of...
The toffee comes down. It's going through these cooling wheels, and those are filled with a food-safe cold liquid to help keep the surface non-stick and to cool down the product. That's the first process in starting to cool down that molten toffee.
Sure.
So that we can start forming it into the right piece.
Sure. Okay.
So this is where those ribbons end up becoming the candy batons. And this is a candy guillotine, which we make right here in-house. You can't buy this piece of equipment, so we make it. And I put on my gloves because you have never had a fresher piece of roca than you're gonna have right now. All right, the freshest piece of roca you've ever had.
Ready? Oh my God.
So now we've gone through the second set of cooling.
Okay.
And it's coming around the corner to go and get coated in chocolate.
Oh.
I'm going to open it up and you can actually see the pieces getting coated in the chocolate. So you can see they're going through a curtain of chocolate. So right behind us here, we purchased 6 brand new wrappers this last year, and we wrap 425 pieces per minute in these state-of-the-art custom wrapping machines for us.
Is this the only plant that you have?
In the entire world, and we sell Almond Roca in over 35 countries. China is our second largest market, only to the U.S. We are very well known for Chinese New Year.
Well, let's see what else you got.
Yeah, let's go. This is our packaging area, and everything that gets into a canister, a pouch, a box, it all happens on this floor.
So, Almond Roca right here, but you know, as we know, you also have cashew roca and peppermint roca, but the common word there is roca. So maybe you can talk a little bit about how that came to be, if there's a history there or a meaning or whatever.
Back in 1923, Harry Brown was creating this baton of toffee. He liked to take the candy and take it around town and let people try it and get their feedback. And he took it into the Tacoma Library. And Jacqueline Noel was a librarian at the library at the time. And he said, "What would you call it?" And she said, "I would call it Almond Roca." Almonds for the obvious reason.
Right.
There's so many almonds in it. But the Spanish word for rock is roca.
Okay.
And most almonds at the time came from Spain.
Oh.
And so Almond Roca or almond rock, because it is a hard toffee.
Yeah.
So that's where it came from. We're very lucky because the red color, the gold color, all plays into Chinese New Year. And Roca, happy family, also plays into Chinese New Year. So we were just set up for success.
I think right here is probably the last step of the whole operation. So let's talk about this.
It's the last step for production for sure. So because the building is so small, we have all of these rails throughout the building. Right. And anywhere an item finishes and gets cased up, it goes on these rails and comes down here to this one station where they palletize everything. And that works out well for another reason, which is we have one dock door in this facility. And so we put everything on pallets. They get loaded into a trailer, and we have what we refer to as a loop truck that goes from here over to Fife multiple times a day. Depending on production, it's more or less, and we load 30 pallets in and 30 pallets out.
Okay, this is like my favorite place to be. But obviously you have such a variety here for the public.
We pack a lot of stuff in this little tiny building. So obviously we have all the flavors that you would maybe find at your local store, but we also have macadamia roca in here.
Well, this is a great example of local economic development. You've been here forever. You're staying here, hopefully forever and more. You produce a great product that we all love here in our community, Pierce County, also United States, but also worldwide. That's what we love, is that kind of business. You bring back to our community and you give to other communities, and you put us on the map. And so thank you for doing that.
Yeah, and we're very proud to be part of Pierce County and be part of Washington State, and even more so part of the U.S. and being able to say that not only do we sell within the U.S., but that we export to so many other countries.
Yeah. So thank you for tuning in today, and no.
Thank you for tuning in today.
Last time we did this, it took me 20 takes.
Oh, well, it's all right. It happens.
To do the closing, it's like this. Thank you for watching today, and stay tuned for the next episode of The Business Next Door.
That was beautiful.